everyone, it's Marilyn the K-Pop Grandma. Thing that I'm liking about this video. But even if it's distant, there are people that care about you. I care about you. Hi everyone, it's Marilyn the K-Pop Grandma. Welcome to my show. If you've been a regular viewer of mine, welcome back. It's been such a long time since I've been able to do videos. I think maybe about 8 months. So thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a lot of fun. If you're coming over from Hi K-Pop with Chad and Brandon, where I've done a couple of collab videos lately, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hope you have fun today. So today for my comeback, one of the videos that I did on Hi K-Pop with Chad and Brandon was a reaction to My Universe, Coldplay, BTS. It was amazing. And so today I thought for my channel I would do a reaction and commentary on the documentary of Coldplay and BTS, My Universe, and the making of. And yeah, I think it will be a lot of fun. So just to let you know, I have watched this. Of course I have. But there's so many little things like I know I'll pick up some new things, and there's some fun, cute, quirky things that I want to point out too. So anyway, rather than talk, oh, and just so you know, this isn't my normal environment that I shoot in. Normally I have a little setup there in my spare bedroom, but I had to move my stuff out of there for a few days, and so we're here in my craft room, junk room, pantry room, painting room, and I don't know if you can see, but in the background there's a few little things. I put some of my BTS fan art on the wall that I've done. So anyway, I hope you like that. If you have any questions on it, ask me. Okay, this is going to be, it's called Coldplay X or by BTS Inside My Universe documentary, and it was produced by Big Hit Music. It's on the Bangtan TV channel. So anyway, let's just go ahead and go. I just love that Chris Martin,
yeah, that's fine.
South Korea.
Because he did the Korean lyrics, right? They're so good. They're so good. And did they think about anything in the rap break or not?
They have it
Really?
already.
Oh, that's great. About 18 months ago, I got a message from somebody. They said, oh,
This is so interesting to me, where he says, like, about 18 months ago he got a message, and it was just like through the grapevine. Probably some fan told him, hey, BTS wants to do something with you.
BTS want to do a song with you. And I said, how would that work? I didn't understand how that could be possible. My friend said the phrase My Universe one day, and I wrote down My Universe. I thought that's a cool title. Then I took it to my friend and said, okay, let's do this demo for BTS. Yeah, maybe I'll do it with Jungkook. Okay. So that's cool, so I'll do some Korean. That's cool.
Yeah. And what he actually said on the Zane Lowe interview, and maybe I can find it and insert it. We'll see. We'll see how much editing I feel like doing. But he said that he did this, and then he presented it to his friend and said, hey, I got this ready for BTS. And his friend said, oh, why don't we keep it for us and gift it to BTS? And I think his friend was Max Martin, the producer, and one of the band members. But anyway, so the coolest thing is this song was always written for BTS. And I just love that.
Today has been one of the most fun days for me in the studio ever. It's so different, and it's been very difficult to get here to Korea. We've been very lucky with people allowing us to come in for 2 days just to record, and it was quite.
He was only there for 2 days. 2 days.
I was a little bit nervous.
That's
I've
it.
never met BTS before.
And that's so cool. He's like, I was a little bit nervous. I never met BTS before. And I'm thinking, I wonder how freaking nervous BTS was. Like, you made your debut before JK was even born. You're like legends in their eyes.
Where are we going now?
He's like all for it, you guys. All for it. My gosh. Like, so he was already writing this song. Like, everything was already in the works when BTS did Fix You on MTV. And that's when people were saying, oh, it would be so cool if they did a collaboration, blah, blah, blah. And all of this was already in the works. Like, he was in South Korea within just a couple of weeks of them doing that Fix You, and yeah, it was like, what an amazing surprise. Like, legendary band. Ugh. Don't you just want to be bouncing?
Like everything I could have dreamed, but a little bit better.
Ooh, the world. I want to know what gifts he brought them. If you guys know, put it in the comments, because I don't know.
아니 모르겠어요. 진짜 내가 막 봤던 콜플레이 무대 위에서
I love J-Hope in that part. He's just adorable. Like, can you just see the joy on their faces? It was like, and I can imagine, you know, he's like doing all the prep work with the production people in that one room, and BTS is waiting in the other room, and then he comes in. Like, I wonder what they were talking about, and I wonder what they were feeling during that part of the time. And like here's this guy that we've looked up to musically since we knew about music, and he's here in Korea to do a collaboration with us. Like, I'm trying to imagine, like, if I met someone who I had admired and been a mentor and made an effort to come do something with me, how would I feel? Wow. That's really a wow.
투어의 왕 같은 느낌이었는데 한때 롤 모델이었죠. 정말 저한테는 너무 큰 영향력이
V.
연예인처럼 생각하던 사람이 같이 하자고 하니까 연예인이 우리랑
V loved the idea of him coming over to, like, you know.
헬스 음악들이 되게 많아요. 5년 전에 내한 얘기를 했었거든요. 사실 어떤 사람일까 되게 궁금하긴 했는데 듣던 것처럼 되게 허술하고 인간적인 분이라고 순수하고 어떤 그런 편견이나 이게 없는 사람이거든요. 사실 뭐
BTS. I mean, that's another reason why this was just such a great collaboration, because, you know, BTS is pure of heart, and they're humble, and they don't hold prejudice, and they value people's talents. And like, the description they gave of Chris Martin is really a description of them. And I think that's another reason why it was just such a brilliant collaboration, because both bands have like one mind, one heart. And it's really, really cool.
사실 어떤 사람일까 되게 궁금하긴 했는데 듣던 것처럼 되게 허술하고 인간적인 분이라고 순수하고
I think that Sugar's voice.
어떤 그런 편견이나 이게 없는
Oh no, RM, I guess was RM.
사실 뭐 선배 뭐 이런 것보다도 사람들한테 너무 좋은 영향, 또 좋은 마인드 가지고 있는 분이니까 멋있는 사람이죠.
That's so cool.
Like a real live performance. I'll sing, you'll sing, we'll
We'll do it like a real live performance. And I think that was the trailer that they did, you know, where they're all in the room and they're all just like singing together in a big circle. And that was like the best trailer to put out, I think, you know, of them just working together and having fun. Amazing.
Okay, so we've done my 6 o'clock, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Then by 6, let's go. He probably had to catch a plane. They only let him be there for 2 years. JK.
밴드랑 밴드 대 밴드로서 뭔가 이제 입을 맞춰볼 수가 있다는 건 사실은 저희한테도 되게 큰 그런 거죠. 와, 우리 성공했구나 그런 생각 되게 많이 들고 심지어 저는 어쨌든 라이트.
I love like how RM says it makes us realize how far we've come. I think BTS and there are a few music superstars or celebrity superstars that maybe get that realization that like, wow, we've got this legendary band that wants to collaborate with us and is willing to come over here in a pandemic to do it. Maybe one of those moments where they're like, oh yeah, I guess maybe we are a little bit famous. And RM being so excited to be able to write in the lyrics. And I gotta say too, that was another thing that impressed me with this collaboration, is the fact that it wasn't just, okay, here we go, we wrote this song, we want you guys to feature in it, blah, blah, blah. It was a true 100% collaboration. BTS wrote lyrics, they wrote rap, they had great portions of the song, and everything that you see, even when Coldplay has performed it on stage and you see the videos of it or you see anything, it's always Coldplay by with to, I don't know what that stands for, BTS. It's always Coldplay and BTS. Coldplay, BTS. Even if BTS isn't there physically. And they make an effort to have BTS in the production via VCR. It's just like, it's just the best. It is the best. And I do have to throw in one thing. Like the concert, the Permission to Dance on Stage concert, that was probably my one disappointment, is that BTS didn't sing My Universe. It's just as much their song as it is Coldplay's. And I wish they would have sung My Universe. But anyway, that's a whole other story.
No, I think
I love these voice, you guys, in this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He cracks me up in this part. He's so funny.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Oh. I love when Chris Martin is singing in the Korean. It's just so cute. And even, he's saying in Korean on Kelly Clarkson, and he's done it in his concerts. And, that's another huge, don't you think that's super huge? Like super, super huge. Because he has not written English lyrics to go over that Korean part, or English lyrics to make up for the rap. That is part of the song. I just love it. I do.
네, that was perfect. 같이 이렇게 무언가를 만들려는 그런 의미가 담은 곡이라서
And there he goes, about creating something together.
직접 같이 녹음도 같이 하고 따로가 아니라 함께라는 주제가 너무 좋았었던 것 같아요.
Not alone but together.
충분히 할 수 있는 부분인 건데 이런 부분을 통해 사실 진정성이 굉장히 많이 생기는 거죠.
Okay, Hobie's part in this. I love all the boys. I am OT7 all the way. But I love Hobie and I love V. I'm so happy with their participation in this, and that Chris recognized their talents. Not that the other guys aren't talented. They all are. I just feel like I like them. They're my biases. My bias and my bias record. What can I say? Okay.
Oh, I love it.
I love him in there. I love him in there.
I like a lot of BTS's music because, first of all, it's an incredible production and often very unusual structures and different melodies to the ones I hear.
So like when he's talking about that, different melodies to the ones I hear, I'm thinking he's talking about like his songwriter brain. So certain things come to you. Like I'm in awe at certain artists and what certain people can do. But there's just certain things that come into my brain and that I paint in a certain way. And I think it's probably the same for a songwriter. Like there's just certain structures and certain beats and certain things that come to you because of who you are, because of how you grew up, because of your culture, because of all those types of things. And so I think that's really what he's talking about. And maybe even in the beginning when he said he wasn't even sure how that would work, because they are different. They do come from different sides, two different sides of the world. They do come from different sides, yet they've been able to come together to create this glorious song that is just wonderful.
You know, like a song like Mic Drop.
Sugar! That's how I was earlier.
Is not something we could ever do. So I admire it because it's a different skill.
You guys, I so love this. I love that they showed him Butter. That was just so fun. And you know, this was, I think, when did Butter come out? Like the end of May. And when was he there? In March or something. Anyway, yeah. That is just so, so cool. It's like when Ariana Grande saw On and Black Swan. Oh, I love that they share it amongst their musical peers.
뉴타입법 보이밴드잖아. 생각해보면 옛날에 락밴드들은 악기를 보여주면서 퍼포먼스를 같이 했는데 우리는 그거를 춤으로 하는 그런 밴드들이 뭔가 지구상에서 돌풍을 일으키고 하는 게 되게 흥미로웠나 봐요. 서치를 너무 많이 했거든요. 그래서 춤추는 것도 다 찾아보고 했다고 하면서 막 댄스 브레이크도 일부러 넣었다. 나중에 막 무대에서 같이 춤출 수 있게.
That part is so cool too, that he recognizes their differences and values their differences and has been such an advocate for BTS.
Very cool to see each character, meet each personality, see how everybody's very individual, but they still work as a group.
JK doing the drums, always doing the drums. Good song, BTS.
약간 데뷔 초의 느낌이라고 해야 될까요? 크리스 마틴이 분명 녹음할 때 디렉을 봐줄 텐데 노래 잘 못 부르면 어떡하나 이런 걱정도 되고.
JK's voice in this is soaring.
좋은 것 같아요. Please tell JK so impressive. 정국아 너 너무 잘한대. Thank you.
There's the choruses, which we can do, maybe do together, Jimin, and then in the because we come from different sides, we go because we come from different sides. If that's possible.
I love how he says, if that's possible, and he's talking to Jin and Jimin, who can reach the stratospheres. Talk about my universe. Reach the stratospheres with their voices. Yeah. Because we come. Something like that. I love this. I love this. Okay, you guys, sorry to stop it again. This is my 100% favorite part of this document. Look how adorable Jimin is. I am not kidding you.
Together, Jimin, and then in the because we come from different sides, we go because we come from different sides.
Okay, watch Jimin. Watch Jimin. Watch Jimin.
공연장에서 자주 공연을 하시잖아요. 그러니까 많은 노래들이 스타디움에서 하는.
He totally looks like a little boy whose dad said, you've done a good job. You can go out and play now. You can go outside and play. Or you can go read your book. Or you can go do whatever. Like, he just looks so adorable. Okay, sorry.
If that's possible.
큰 공연장에서 자주 공연을 하시잖아요. 그러니까 많은 노래들이 스타디움에서 하면 굉장히 좋을 듯한 그런 노래를 만드시고 요주가 있고 너가 있고 내가 있고
Jimin.
그냥 즐겁게
That cute man.
이런 느낌을 하고 싶으신 것 같아요.
Going for the festival. I think he's talking about like when they were wanting to like all sing together. That Chris Martin wanted that festival atmosphere. And it really is a great sing-along song for stadiums. And I think that's why I was kind of disappointed it didn't make it into the permission to dance. But who knows? Maybe everyone that gets to see the LA concert will get to see that. Maybe he'll show up. I don't know. Coldplay's doing their world tour right now. I don't know where they're going to be around Thanksgiving. Who knows? Wouldn't that be amazing? Amazing!
그 곡을 만들면서 괜히 그런 생각을 했어요. 콜드플레이랑 BTS랑 지구 대표로 우주에서 뭐 합작하는 그런 내용을 생각을 하셨다고 하는데
I love this. Representatives of the earth built everything from A to Z.
다 이렇게 막 이런 느낌이 들긴 하더라고요.
Okay, my other favorite part. Like, how many favorite parts have I said I have had in here so far? Like 50. Jin's vibrato, and in the song too. Like, Jin has the most magnificent vibrato.
이런 느낌이
Okay, listen, it's coming.
너와 나가 이루는 우주. 아무래도 우리가 했던 여태까지 했던 메시지들이랑 또 결도
It's
비슷한.
in line with the messages that we've been trying to get across.
너가 만들어준다라는 거를 궁극적으로 좀 많이 이야기를 해주고 싶었던 것 같아요. 크리스가 이제 되게 퍼스널한 노래라고 했어요. 되게 개인적인 노래잖아. 지금 공연 못하는 게 되게 힘들고 답답하고 그런 마음도 되게 있다고 하더라고요. 그래서 이걸 BTS 식으로 풀면 어떻게 풀어야 할까?
The fact that Coldplay can't play in a concert in BTS, I'm sure that that was just something that they could commiserate with together. You know, we can't even understand. You know, maybe we could work or we couldn't do this or that or regular things, but just their livelihood, but not just their livelihood, like just their interaction with fans on a regular basis was taken away from them, and that's got to be like devastating. And so it's really kind of cool that they were able to meet together.
사실은 당연히 아미가 되지 않나. 언젠가 우리와 이제 아미가 만날 날을 생각을 하면서 썼죠. 네.
They're singing Forever Young. I think this is Wembley.
I think that it's very special to me that the most popular artist in the world speaks Korean, and it's like a group of brothers not from the West, and it feels very hopeful to me.
Don't you just love that? First of all, he calls them the most popular band in the world, and he acknowledges that. So there are lots of people that don't want to acknowledge it and hate that and just forget it. It doesn't matter. Those people don't matter. The other thing that he says is so complimentary, that they're like this band of brothers who aren't from the West, you know, and they've been able to finally make it into the mainstream. And he says it feels very hopeful to me, and I think that means like maybe he's feeling at some point in time this world can overcome their dumb prejudices over things that don't matter, because people are people. And I said in a video 2 years ago, we should love people because they're people, and I think that's really important, and I think that's the message, or one of the messages that BTS and Coldplay are trying to put forth in not just the song, but in their interactions together and the process that they did to build their friendship. And I think that's like pretty beautiful and wonderful thing.
In terms of thinking of the world as one family. Then, of course, when you see who they are as people and their songs, and it's really a message of togetherness and being yourself. All the stuff I agree with.
All the stuff we all agree with, or should, right?
Hello.
Oh, here's the fun part, you guys. I feel like I should have my army bomb. Where is it? I love how in this part of the documentary they inserted everybody doing their different parts so that you get a real feeling of how the song was all put together. Can I just say how much I'm digging RM doing so much singing lately. So much singing, Permission to Dance, and My Universe, and probably something else. I'm just like, I am loving his voice, and I'm loving that he's doing more singing and not just rap. I think he's always felt a little bit shy to do that. But he's got a great baritone voice, and it's really nice to have more of that low timbre in the music. All the rappers have nice low voices, but RM especially. I mean, Hobie has always sung, and Suga's always sung, and RM's always been reluctant to, and I'm glad he did, and I'm glad that Chris wanted him to sing, not just rap on this. Oh, it's just priceless.
Well, the song is about how the power of love transcends all things, borders and rules and genders and race and every sexuality. If you look at people right now who are divided by a border or can't be together.
I think the thing that stops us is ourselves. Oh, Hobie.
좋은 쪽으로 많이 영향이 있었으면 좋겠고요. 많은 사람들에게 큰 기쁨을 줄 수 있지 않은 곡인가 하는 생각도 들고요.
They've got JK doing the ad-libs in there. I'm so into it. It's like the best.
샤워하면서 콜드플레이 음악 듣고 그러는데 같은 상황에 놓여 있는 다른 가수분이 와주셔서 저희도 다시 즐겁고 그랬던 것 같아요. 그 크리스 마틴이 눈을 감고 되게 행복한 표정으로 떼창을 하더라고요. 정말로 순수한 마음, 감동을 넘쳐 감격스러울 것 같아요.
Won't be touching but overwhelming when we get to do a concert again. It's coming up, boys. Young men. Guys. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it.
Dream coming true.
Wait for it.
Because I saw it
Wait
in
for
my
it.
head for so many months, and now here we are.
4. Hey. 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 Amazing, 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 amazing. These slow credits. Make sure when you watch these, you watch the credits. A lot of people worked on it, and they deserve to be seen. Anyway, there you go. Wow. That was just awesome, awesome. I loved it. I loved it. Hey, this is going to be a long video just because the documentary itself was long. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you had fun. I'm happy to be back. I've got a couple other things planned. Hopefully I can get them. I'm glad to be back, and it's still not going to be consistent. So please subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I post things. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here and supporting me. Make sure to share this too. Let's see if we can get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Oh gosh, wouldn't that just be ever so cool? I would love it. Anyway, thanks you guys. Thanks for being here. Love ya. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.